What is up, guys? Justin here. Friday morning at the garage sales. Kind of a gloomy morning outside. It's pretty cold, pretty cloudy, and it hasn't started raining yet, but it looks like it's going to. But I don't have a ton of sales to hit this morning anyway, like 5 or 6 on my list to go to. Just stopped at the first one, didn't find anything. There is one sale starting at like noon that says they're gonna have a PS3 and some Xbox stuff, but I have to be to work by 11, so I'm gonna drive by it on my way to work, and hopefully they're open a little bit early, but we're coming up on a sale here, so let's see what we can make of this morning. So this morning has been a complete bust so far, and actually the only other sale I have to hit is that PS3 Xbox sale that I'm hoping is open like an hour early when I'm on my way to work. The closest I got to finding anything game related this morning was at the very last sale I stopped at. They had a Game Boy Advance SP case, like a soft case, with a $1 price sticker on it. It looked like there was something in there, so I got all excited. I picked it up and it was empty. So I asked the lady about it, and I guess her daughter's still using the system. So headed home now, and then I'm gonna hope for that PS3 Xbox sale is open, because that is the only chance of saving this morning. Well, I just rolled up to the PlayStation Xbox sale. I don't see anyone out there, but they have everything set up, so I'll be working about 25 minutes. I think I'm just gonna walk up there and see if they'll let me take a look at it. So here's what I grabbed from that sale. That blue DSi XL is in here, and then the stack of games here, and a Minecraft book. So it was $15 total for that blue DSi system and then that stack of games that I showed there. But after I paid him for that, I could not believe what happened next. He told me he had some PlayStation 3 games in the house, so I said, yeah, I'll take a look at them. And he goes into his house. He's gone for like 5 minutes. And he comes back out and hands me the stack of PS3 games, and they're all soaking wet. And he goes on to tell me that he's like, yeah, I just had to clean off the game cases for you because they had some like sticky residue on them. And I honestly think that he ran the stack of games under like tap water, like in the sink. They were all completely soaking wet. All the artwork was completely ruined. And so there's a few games in there that I would have probably bought for $1. It was Ratchet and Clank and Prince of Persia and stuff, but the cases were destroyed. It blows my mind why somebody would think that it's a good idea to run games with paper inserts in the sink. Unbelievable. What is up, guys? Saturday morning, raining again, and I'm actually driving a couple towns over right now, just after 7:30. I'm gonna go check out a sale that was advertising a multimedia shelf. And normally I would never drive this far just to potentially buy a shelf, but I'm so close to completing the game room. I need one more black media shelf to do it, and I don't even know if that's what this is, but I'm rolling the dice on this one, especially since I'm in my car, and I'm hoping it's gonna fit if I buy it. Meanwhile, there's a couple sales in my town that are starting early that advertise some video game stuff. Well, one for sure, one that might have some game stuff. So actually Sabrina's on her way over there right now to check those out. So we're using all the resources that we have this morning on this rainy garage sale morning. I'm not looking for like video game stuff. You got anything like that you're looking to sell?
No video game
okay.
stuff, no.
Okay. So that shelf ended up being a bust. I know I didn't get great video of it because the lady was sitting right next to it, but it wasn't what I was looking for. So luckily though, coming all the way up this way wasn't a complete waste of time, because I met up with my buddy Ricky quick, who I mentioned in a previous garage sale video. He actually had picked something up for me last night, so I met up with him and grabbed that, which I will show as soon as I get parked. So here's what I got from Ricky here. NES Classic controller. He was at Walmart last night and they had a few of these, so he grabbed one for himself and one for me. Shout out to Ricky for hooking it up. So it sounds like Sabrina had a little bit of luck at one of the sales that she stopped at, some cartridge stuff. She told me she got a little bit of video on her phone while she was there, so I will play that right now, and then what she picked up will be in the recap at the end. Commence the pouring rain. Well, now that I'm completely soaking wet, I think I'm gonna call it a morning. I think Sabrina's finds might have saved this morning, because other than that NES Classics controller and this keyboard here, I didn't pick anything up. Here is the weekend recap. I'll start it with Friday. Here's that blue DSi XL that I picked up for $10. Came with this Pokemon carrying case here. There was one loose SpongeBob game in there, and then it came with 2 chargers. And then for $1 each, I got these 360 games here. This was from the same sale that washes their PS3 games, so I was able to save these from the sink for, those are $1 each. And then really the only game finds for Saturday came from that sale that Sabrina stopped at early in the morning. So we got all these Xbox games here. There's really nothing too special in here, but the guy was trying to sell them for $2 each or $10 just for all of them. And they included this carrying case that I'll show here in a second, which I thought was kind of cool, kind of a cool case. I've never seen it before. Plus I figured we could probably get a bundle deal since she was buying so much stuff. And we did. And then these N64 games, this was kind of the highlight, even though these are very oddly priced. Obviously $6 for Perfect Dark isn't a good deal, but again, I figured we could get it a little cheaper with a bundle deal. Plus I have a empty box and manual and for this game, and that will complete it. Ico for the PS2 for $3. You probably saw in the video they had some other PS2 and PS3 games, but really this was the only good deal. And then a couple GameCube controllers for $1 each. Mad Catz one here, and a first party one here, but the joystick is super loose on this one. Probably still works, but even just for like a parts controller for $1 is still pretty good. And then this Game Boy, GameCube cord here for $1. The guy had like his N64 system that he was hanging on to. You know, he said he had Mario Kart and Smash Bros. And stuff that he was hanging on to, so maybe next year we'll get that from him. And then finally this NES Classic controller here that once again was my buddy Ricky picked up for me. So I just swung by his place and paid him back for that. So that was it for the weekend. Not a huge weekend, but considering the weather was awful and there really wasn't that many sales going on, I think we did pretty good. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care.